It's probably on mine then. Ooh. The Moogle sound makes me pleased. Okay, enough of that. How are we sounding? Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. Excuse me while we set up, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to figure this whole thing out. We're up and running after Hurricane Irma sapped out all my power, left me unable to game. Sob. Yes. I figured, so go ahead and get your food. Anywho, hello gamers and willkommen to my Tooth and Tail stream. This will be my first impression stream because unfortunately I did not get to play quite as much of this as I would have liked to, given weather conditions. But it is an RTS by Pocketwatch Games, and it's very charming. Like the pixel art and the way it controls are smooth and inviting. Now, the game does include a single-player story mode and multiplayer ranked and unranked, so if you had some friends you wanted to show your RTS prowess off to, then, Is this on Twitch at the same time? No, my dear, it is not. Sorry, I decided to do the YouTube thing, that way I could, what's the word I'm looking for? Stay with our regular Friday scheduling. So anywho, let's continue where I left off. I'm 3-4 missions in. I did have to replay a mission once because the trophies, I'm kind of a trophy enthusiast. The trophies are tied to doing the extra objectives, just in case any trophy hunters are out there. There's also trophies for reaching certain ranks, ranks in the ranked PvP matches. So if you're not... It's just me at the time, hi. Oh, hi. So if you're not into that sort of thing, then I hate to break it to you, but you're not going to get that platinum. I will try my best. I'm only going to play the single-player campaign at the moment, but after playing some ranked matches and after getting more of the story done, I will be coming back with an actual review video, probably sometime next week. As some of you may know or may not know, we do update our channel on Fridays, so yes, try to be regular, but goodness knows it's hard. Anywho, so the story behind Tooth and Tail, if you are not yet aware, is that food is scarce, and as an animal party in sort of a revolutionary-esque setup, you can... Trophy hunting sounds fine for a second playthrough. This game got replay value, also good to know about the Friday updates. Oh, thank you. Good replay value? I'd say yes, because you'll constantly be able to challenge people, well, so long as there's an online community, you'll be able to challenge them online. As for the story, it doesn't differ, but you can replay missions to get a better score. If you fail to get the max score, then you can replay it. You see the little X will let me replay the mission. Now this that I'm walking around in is your main hub. You'll notice that when they speak, it's sort of a garbled version of what sounds like some sort of Ukrainian language. You know, what with the whole revolution and whatnot. The cutscenes are actually voiced, which is nice. You'll see here that I met the objective, and the heroic is an extra objective, which is what gives you the trophy. So, yes, defend the grain mill was the original, and then I had to build 15 farms and protect them, so I did all that. I will play a mission... Actually, I will play this one. Just for the sake of showing you guys, because I found it quite intriguing that Pocketwatch Games did a few things. You were part of the Longcoats, by the way, and the story behind the leader of the Longcoats is that his son was stolen by the other faction. I think it was the Civilization? The Civilized, and eaten, because like I mentioned earlier, the food supply is running rather short. So the losers of combat lose entirely because you eat them, that you are animals by nature. So once you defeat your enemy, not that it's gory in any way, shape, or form, but keep in mind that these people that you're defeating will get eaten. Now these first few missions act as your tutorial. So here it's teaching you to build. The first mission taught you how to build barracks. You could summon your units. This one is teaching you farms, which will give you the food necessary to purchase more units and more buildings, and also bullet hives, which act as your non-animal sort of turrets. So you can pop them down as long as you have food down in the lower left corner. This style of mission is kind of tower defense. I don't actually have anyone following behind me this time around. You can burrow between your grain mills, which act as your base of operations, I suppose. Seems to me like Fallout 4 Minuteman story should have been. Oh dear. I don't know, I didn't play too much of Fallout kind of freaks me out. I'll let you in on a little secret. I'm kind of a wuss, so I played Fallout 3 and it was I'll talk about it later. Focusing, yes. So the goal here is to build 16 farms and to defend them, because we're going to have some enemies coming up on you. Of course, the more farms you have, the more food you'll have available to you, because these little piggies, aren't they cute? These little piggies will constantly work to build you, to get you more food, rather. Alright, here comes the first attack. I want to wait and see where the attack is coming from, that way we can pop down, there we go. Pop down apple defenses. Your character acts as the cursor, like if you were playing this on PC, you know how you can drag and drop and such. The game circumvented that by making it so that this little guy acts as your cursor and he can rally his units to him. It also circumvented needing to go back to base and round up all your characters and bring them to a certain point, because your characters, your militia, if you will constantly come and seek you on the battlefield no matter where you are, which is really nice. This was tailor-made, it feels, for PS4, and I very much appreciate it. I played this map 3 times now, and it randomizes it, actually. It's not always the same setup. Sometimes they'll be further apart, sometimes there's water in between. So that's pretty cool, too. That will answer, Icarian, your replayability, because they do look different. Now this one's rather easy. You won't usually gather materials, stockpile them like this, but like I said, these are the tutorial missions, so it's not gonna challenge me right off the bat. But as you can see, I have the heroic by having 16 farms. I have 16, right? All of them? Yes, all of them. Aha! Longcoats will feast, and the civilized will go hungry. Oh yeah, this is great. So this is your main hub. You'll see the guys with exclamation points are the ones that you can talk to get missions. You can talk to any of these guys too with the little replay button, you know, if you own any sort of music player, then you've seen this before, to replay the missions that you've already done. Now, the entire tavern is not available to you from the get-go. There is a weapons cache over here I can't get to, so I assume once I go through all the missions I'll be able to. Gotta say, I clicked past it today when it came on Steam recommended, but I really like this now that I see it. Ah, same. I was pleasantly surprised by this. It is super charming. Like, look at the appearance. Goodness. I of course have not played it on PC as of yet. I may but I'm enjoying it a lot using a controller. Of course, you can use any controller you like on PC, but it feels really comfortable with a PS4 controller. Civilized built their grist mills outside the city. They did so on my family's land. My brother thinks it's time we took it back. Pay him well and he'll burn the civilized grist. Yeah, see, civilized is the other faction thus far, they're for them. Sad. The coup is nearly over. There is no coup, Unk. I don't care who stands atop in the end. The Longcoats will seize power. That seems the natural consequence of revolution. But what I want most is to see Archimedes kicking and screaming as he's dragged atop the Longcoats feasting table. Archimedes, of course, being the one who kidnapped my son. Alrighty, here, before you start a mission, you can actually see the units that are available to you. The Distillery Brothers, which are good against flying units. The Freight Union, which are good against buildings. They're so cute. You're playing with the PS4 controller, right? I have a PS4 too, right before the controller hooked to my PC for single players like this. Yes, I am playing with a PS4 controller. And it's very comfortable. I will explain more once I begin this mission. Uncle Butter, he is, yes, a boar with a flamethrower. Fabulous. You know, Ikarian, I've never actually used my PS4 controller with my PC. It's just not something I've done, and the bullet hives again, which you've seen. So this time around, we're just destroying the enemy grist mills, but we also want to claim 6 of them for ourselves. Okie doke. Let's see what we've got here. Let's build another farm. These are your units. If you hold down R2, it'll rally them to you. Oh, these are not mine yet. I have to actually pay them. Oh. This is different. I can recruit them using money. If I could build my own... There we go. These are called warrens, actually. So, you know, animals live in burrows. They will continuously make units for you, so long as they're standing. That's why you want to protect them. And the units will actually find you wherever you are on the battlefield. So there's no need to keep coming back here to rally your troops. I need money for this guy. Because... oh, I can claim this. Cool. Ooh, not good. Okay, well. Let me wait till these are built then. It's a little squirrel. And if you hit R2, it'll rally them to you. Or sorry, if you hold down R2, they'll come to you. If you just click R once, it'll send them forward to attack whatever's in the area. Using the left stick, you can switch between unit buildings and also units. That's important because, as you can see by the prompts in the middle of the screen, you can rally one group to you. So if I have the Freight Union highlighted and I hit L2, only the Freight Union will come to me. If I hit R2, all of the units will come to me. That's, it's so fluid. I was very pleasantly surprised by that. I need more Freight Union troops before I do anything, actually, because that building is going to be the death of me. Or I could get him. I'll get him. Unk here has a flamethrower and he's very useful. So let me take all these units, keep them with me, and ta-ta! And as you see, they'll destroy the building, and I can rebuild this now that it's not burnt all to hell. So you want to build defenses as quickly as possible because enemy units will continuously, well, that was a scout anyway, it's a little flag, will constantly scope you out and send in units to try and put you at a disadvantage. So now that I own this gristmill, I can build farms around it. One of the things I actually didn't like was the fact that my cursor, if you will, this guy, can get hurt because it does, I don't have the funds for it yet. It does vibrate and make you feel like, oh no, impending sense of danger. I've never actually had my character die, so I'm not sure if there's a huge penalty for it. Okay, I'll go again. So you can use him to scout, but he can take damage. The soundtrack picking up with combat is rather nice. Was it coincidence or is this by design? I believe it is by design. Actually, I don't see health meter anywhere. I haven't taken damage yet, so you don't see my health. But you'll see that little orb that appeared above this unit appeared because you're taking damage. I have the same thing. You have 100 health. If I would take damage, I'll show you. I'm doing pretty good. Let's not jinx that. I should build more warrants instead of running around and showing you guys how pretty this is. I love the soaring soundtrack. It's very heroic. You yourself cannot attack. See my health bar? Oh, I actually have 60 health this time. I guess that first tutorial mission was just about a tutorial mission. Now notice how quickly the enemy takes back whatever you claim. You've got to make sure you're coming in prepared. So make sure you're rallying your troops and having them take out any threats before even trying to get it on someone else's territory or to claim new territories. Because I like that it's a constant fight because you are feuding to get land, you are feuding to get food because resources are so limited. So it does create a sort of what's it called? A sort of struggle, I guess would be the best way to put it. During which you're trying to claw your way to the top, literally and figuratively. So let me try and shore up some more farms because that seems to be in my best interest. That way I can build some more units and have them take care of this gristmill over here. You see the scout keeps running in here. There's so many of those, the little distillery brothers. They're squirrels. I should make more distillery units actually, because they are the most plentiful unit. But I'm running out of money because they keep destroying my stuff. Crap. I have to start this one over. They keep rushing me. These are slowly making units, but very slowly. Oh dear, they've gone to follow. That's not good. Ooh, I overextended. Alright, return to the Warrens. There's no replay button, which would have been nice. Nico, please type in chat. Alright, try again. You'll notice the load times are quite short though, which is nice. It would have been insult to injury if I had been spanked and then they expected me to deal with it. Alright. Oh, I guess I should have followed that prompt after I hire these mercenaries. So let me hire the mercenaries. Oh, you're expensive. I know you can't hear her, but Nico is yammering in my ear and she's very irritating. It is a very American Revolution soundtrack. Something bordering on Disney Fantasia. I like the way you think. Alright, let me get this guy to... The long coat needs you. Alright, Uncle Butter, I can't afford you. Come on. Get out of here. I do want to build more defenses. Pop down one here, because they're coming from this. Oh! I didn't see this farm here. Is there a tower? No! Ooh. I should totally claim this. In the name of the long coat. What is attacking it? Oh, it's building. That looks, you see that little particle effect, it looks like it was being attacked. Which would have been unfortunate. Okay, so now I own this and expanded my territory, and now I can make more farms and more defense. So replaying it does have its benefits, because you see that now I'm at the corner of the field instead of there's something over here, now it's to the left. So this is a little better than the last time, seeing as it's easier to... Your enemies are always yellow coats, or are there more factions? There are 4 total factions. As of right now, we're just facing the civilized, which are the yellow coats, yes. And there he is prompting me, you should build warrens. Yeah. Get out of here. Okay, let me build a bunch of squirrels because, like I said, they're the most plentiful unit. You can queue up to 1 object, so after this farm is built I can queue it, and then as soon as I hit 60 food, which is what they cost, then they'll build some more. I would like onions before I go anywhere. Pop. Okay. Looking good. I'm gonna call them all over here. I want Uncle Butter over here, he's pretty powerful. He's better against buildings than anything. Come on, go up. Gotcha. Okie doke. Now with an R2 I can rally them all to me. See all the little ferret-like creatures, the squirrels rather. They make me laugh, they're so cute. Like, this whole game is really cute. Which is odd to say, but they really are. Alright, I'm gonna take it by force. I can claim this gristmill for myself. I'll continue to put down defenses as I go, just to keep the enemy off me. It seems they're... Oop. Let's not do that. It seems they're trying to take me out. Come on, guys. Now, enemies will attack buildings. You pop them down and destroy them before they can be built, which is kind of irritating, but that's why you have to expand slowly and cover your tracks as you go. Which makes sense. Gristmill's under attack. Ooh, that's a big bird. Size is no match for determination. It's a good way to go about it, I suppose. Now that they have me limited, let me make some more Fright Union, because they are better against buildings. There you go, taking damage. Hey. Hey. Hey now. This is what dreams are made of. Determination. I'm gonna build as many farms as I can, just keep up my revenue streams so I can build the most defenses. I would like some more Uncle Butters. How much does that cost? 180. No. You can also, alternatively, if you are standing near enemies or a building, which is not advised since you'll be attacked, you can actually just hold down R2 and that'll focus an attack. Like if I stand here and take damage, I'll hold this down, they'll all scurry over here and attack that one building, as opposed to, like, spreading out their fire. Different ways to go about things. You will regenerate health automatically, so if you find yourself low, just kind of get away from them and it'll be good. Something slightly unsettling about seeing those cutesy animals murder each other with a flamethrower. Nah! I think it's awesome. Look at that! His name is Uncle Butter. Come on. Uncle Butter. You can't get any folksier or friendlier than that. Trust Uncle Butter. Sit on his lap. Uncle Butter loves you. My farms keep getting destroyed. Unhappiness. Should build one for it. That's what we'll do. Alright guys, come over here. But they really are cute. I love the pixel art. It's not super defined. They do look kind of muddy, but they're cute. Oh my. But my first impressions of this game thus far are fantastic. Of course that may change as I spend more time with it. Maybe I'll find something that I didn't particularly like. As of release, the developers have already released a patch which fixed the difficulty spike, and I could understand where this would get difficult. You just saw me restart the game once already, but oh, that startled me. The whole thing shook. Alright, I'm gonna send them over there. I'll get more squirrels. Another turret. I haven't yet met a building limit, so for now I'm going to say there's not one. That may change as I gain more knowledge. But like I said, this is a first impressions stream, and as you know, first impressions are the most important ones, and thus far my first impressions have been very positive. Dark intends to spot it. Woohoo! I've converted another, yeah! That's what we try to do here on the channel, folks. Show people games that maybe they've overlooked, or maybe that they've heard of but aren't quite sure about. Like I said, this is very polished. As far as I know, this is Pocketwatch Games' first game, so as a first entry and as a console title especially, this is incredibly polished, and the controls are fantastic. They work very, very well with the controller. And that kudos to them for doing that, because this is an RTS, not a shooter or a turn-based strategy. It is something that you have to have units always on the up and up. There's enemies over here. Should I go for the lands to the left, or should I... Where are the developers from? Does anyone know? The dev... we met two of them, Andy and Andy. One Andy is from... Yeah, they're based in California, but Andy's last name is Nguyen, so I'll let you figure that one out. He's kind of Asian. And the other Andy looks like a white guy. I can't really see that. But they're super sweet. They actually signed a poster for us when we saw them at PAX this past spring, so I'm a large fan of them right now. Alright, I gotta continue to destroy this. It is a team of 3, for those of you curious. So, yeah, you're listed them. Excellent first attempt. No, 3, my dear, not 2. Oh, I'm stupid. I totally forgot. They made Monaco. Oh, cool. I got a trophy. I'm not sure what I did. Hot butter. Is it because I killed someone? Oh, no, don't sell that. I need that. I need that to live. Yeah, Monaco, what's yours is mine. That was actually a pretty popular Steam title, so here they are trying their hand at something brand spanking new and fabulous. How did I forget that? That was actually... Because I remember at their booth they were selling like the box set of Monaco. Still quite a challenge to create a game like this with 3. Art, gameplay, and soundtrack are all pretty good. Yes, indeed. A good eye. Okay, I have enough grist mills. Now I just need to find the last enemy grist mill. I'm gonna rally my troops. I'm a little scared to go off on my own. I'm gonna get more frightened and we're low on capital. That's a lie. Oh, they cost 120. I thought they costed 60 like the Distillery Brothers. Never mind. Look at all these guys. Don't they warm your hearts with their fuzzy exteriors? If not, you're a cold-hearted son of a bitch. I'm just saying. If Uncle Butter here with his flamethrower does not warm your cold heart, I don't know what will. Uncle Butter is fab. I'm gonna claim all these grist mills so I can... Where's the last enemy? Oh, I just completely skipped over the bottom. Oh, there's blood here. Why is there blood here? There's a lot of blood here. What did I do? Oh no! What happened? I looked away for a moment and they're burning my farms. How unfortunate. To me, my sons of anarchy. TM. Probably a good idea to leave some units to defend your hives. Some bullet hives, just saying. But, haha! Heroic victory! Yeah. Hey, it's never too late to start playing Conker's Bad Fur Day. That was an amazing game. See, that's one game that I've heard of and never played, actually. That, iconic bug-eyed squirrel. Didn't he have, like, goggles or something? This game also goes pretty hard on the church. A little bit. Yeah, it's definitely got some deeper roots. Oh, there's a little bathroom. What is he doing? Dirty Revolutionary should watch his back. Is it a threat, engineer? Dirty Revolutionary, no feed engineers. Engineers stop working. Engineers stop working. Toilet stop working. Then bathrooms smell like poo-poo. If Dirty Revolutionary no feed soldiers, soldiers switch sides. It's simple food math. Oh, okay. Well, you continue to do work on that. I do enjoy the humor. It's, a little out there sometimes. Why does she look like Miss Piggy? Swine 423, as you've taken an interest in art, does it relax you? Perhaps it helps to marble the belly region. Oh, yes. Pardon my asking, but you know where 419 will return. I have to check the ledger, but I believe 419 was with me in Black Sledge. Oh. Was he... I'm sorry, but was he above the gristmill or below? I don't know his assignment, Swine, nor do I care. Besides, I was a bit busy at the time. Oh dear. Oh, there's a pig here. Swine 418. Will his pile of, what is it, yellow grass? Will it be sufficient? Oh, yes, yes. We swine have no need for meat, nor any modern necessity. Oh, they're grunts. Poor thing. Gobble. When did I say gobble? Oh, goggles. Yes, I said goggles. I was like, wait, what? It's important to make your swine fat and happy before harvest. Makes the meat more tender. Wait, why did the fireplace tell me that? How alarming. Fellified, I must thank you for treating my family so well. How did you learn to pronounce my name, Swine? I'm a breeder. I've seen many a generation pass through harvest. Who told you about harvest? One of the engineers? Punk? Oh no, but you would be surprised what beasts say around us. Just the other day, some of your friends were speaking of mutiny. Uh-oh. Mutiny by whom? Speak, Swine. It's funny that he's calling him a swine. He's an actual swine, but you can feel the symbolism here. Well, the Distillery Brothers, of course. Some were starving to death, so they've gone to break into your meat storage in the gut. How do you know about our meat storage? What is with all the questions? Just whispers, Bellafide. Or is it Bellafide? Bellafide? Whatever. Well, the treachery cannot go unpunished. The Distillery Brothers have much to answer for. If it's a feast the traitors want, then I'll see them choke before the end. Hollow in the gut. Distillery Brothers and engineers for hire. Oh, they're mole men. I don't know why that foot is a little alarming. Just that one foot. Destroy the enemy gristmills. Survive. Okay, so it's another time attack one where you have to last a certain amount of minutes. Let's see, the last one was 3 minutes. Yep, about 4 minutes. Alright, so start out, of course, basic with these farms. I should sell 3 bullet hives. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So in this world they have both political dinner discussions on with a pig while eating his mother. Not his mother, his wife, dear. Well, children. Sorry, he's a breeder, so therefore I'm sure they keep the wife around as well. Yeah, this world is pretty gritty. Like, no fucks given. They're kind of like, yep, we're gonna kill you. That's the end of that. Deal with it. I want to see what these engineers for hire do. Oh, do you see the little pieces of meat? Where did they go? Okay, pigs are working. It is a literal, well, not dog. What? I think I'm a rat. It's a rat eat rat world. Pretty sure I'm a rat. Guys, we're gonna post a picture of our signed poster on Twitter because it's kind of awesome. It made me happy. I've got it here somewhere. Or, wait, did I send it home with Unico? American Mickey's Revolutionary War. Alright, I've still got 3 minutes left to survive. I should probably probably start making defenses, because you'll notice it's quiet now. That is an illusion of defenses. Okay. The Distillery Brothers are your basic grunt unit. They put out the most units, but they are also the easiest to kill, so watch out for that. Oh, there's a farm over here. A gristmill, rather. Alright, to reach the heroic objective, I'm going to have to venture out of my comfort zone, so I should build a lot of units if I want to explore. Makes no sense to walk around otherwise, because I cannot fight myself. I am merely a figurehead. So, we will build up some warrens as soon as I get enough units here. Do farms first, that way I get in more income. Slowly but surely. But I really am digging the theme, like you guys were talking about earlier. It's kind of Animal Farm-esque, where some animals are in command while others are shit out of luck. The pigs seeming to be the bottom rung in this case. Oi, get out of here! Just squirrels with rifles, come on, what is there not to like? They already outpower me. I found it a little upsetting that they had me sell my hives knowing full well that I could not defend myself afterwards. Maybe I should have sold 2 on one side and 1 on the other. Because I don't think I need these back here. I'm just stupid. See where these are located and see how it's the edge of the map. I should have gotten rid of those. Now they're gonna kill my farms and whatnot. Adorable squirrels with rifles with little red blood splatters. Yeah, basically. Alright, this is another one I'm going to have to go ahead and, well, I'm about to be victorious. You only need to have 1 gristmill standing, so it doesn't matter how grisly your win is, a win is a win. However, I did not destroy the secondary objectives. You'll notice I didn't get the heroic star. Should probably do that. But like I said, you can replay them at any given moment, so that's helpful. Let's try that again, shall we? I'm going to pay more attention this time to location, gamers. It's easy to survive, but not quite easy to prosper. I obviously meant adorable little red blood splatters. Yes, of course. If there can be such a thing. Okay, see, these are near the wall, so I'm gonna sell this one. And, could they come around here? I don't know. I'll sell this one. And, I feel like that's a bad idea. And this one. Okay. Build more farms. Build a Distillery Brothers right away, just so I can have some units standing around. Oh, there goes a scout already. Ha! Glad I left this here. Little bastard. Hold on, I'll be right back. Mother! Woman can't be left alone for a damn hour to play a game. On that note, yes, we update every... Oh, I didn't pause the game. Did I die? Are we still here? Yeah, every Friday. Or try to, yes. So, that'll mean a stream or a video. Either way, it's something. We want to keep the blood flowing. Boop, chicka, boop, chicka, boop, chicka. This is so cute, my little rally flag. to me, my people. I'll leave them right here. Okay, this is not an enemy grist mill. My thing is, I'm going to have to build up a lot of animals really quick if I want to expand and destroy grist mills. Because claiming one takes 60, and building both these units also takes 60, so... Hi, Anorax! How you doing? Oh, speaking of, if any... This is not a bunkering around, there's a pushback situation. Yeah, I basically got to beat them off with both hands. I'm gonna see what these engineers do. Twitch broken? No. Like I was just saying to Akarian, we try to update every Friday, so this is part of our Friday update, or not update, but post a video every Friday to stay on schedule. And this week I didn't get to make a video because we did not have power for some time, so I'm just gonna stream today. Yeah, I'm actually a little confused about how to do this. I keep destroying my units quite quickly, and meanwhile time is running out. Any suggestions? As I don't make quite enough food, so maybe if I bum rush the farms first, instead of making more meat. And that way if I had more food, then I could... Stuff with key again. Huh? What key? But as you can see, it is challenging in that to get that extra objective, you've gotta rack your noggin. Or I'm just bad. That too. A little bit of both. Yeah, fuck, I saw that in the news. Yeah! Fortunately, we didn't receive any damage. We're all good. My men are starving. Her. Okay, this time I need to leave these alone. The back ones can go. But if they come through here... It's for it to continue, you absolutely have to sell 3 of these. Otherwise we'll keep saying, you should sell them. There, happy? Alright, I'm going to try rushing food first this time and see if that makes anything a little better. These little piggies are very slowly building. Nico, hush. Well, aren't there more coming or something? Best wishes in this case from the pond back in the old world. I don't think so. Jose was supposed to do little loop-de-loops in the ocean, so we're good for however long this peace will last. Listen, the Florida Keys got it way worse than my area did. Like, some people didn't have homes to come back to. I lucked out. I just lost power for like 4 days, which was terrible, but what can you do? So that's where the enemy is. Yeah, some people have not even been able to go home, or just, like I said, don't have a home to come back to, so what's the point? What are these engineers good for? Say. It'd be nice if it gave me a little... Yes, they are. Not. Concrete? Mostly. My door is wood. Oh, no, not anymore. We've got a, I guess, fiberglass door. No. Most of the houses down in Florida are, according to my mother, built to withstand a Category 3 hurricane. So that's it. I mean, I suppose they'd be built like fortresses if they were made to survive a Category 5 and greater. That's the largest one. A Category 5, but still, it would have been nice if we had a little more coverage. Because everyone on the news is freaking out like, this is the worst storm in the history of forever. Y'all are gonna die out there. So of course everyone was buying gas, there were long lines, there was no water, it was just pandemonium for absolutely no goddamn reason, because there was no damage at all. I mean, I had some errant leaves and pine cones in my yard, but that's about it. We're lucky in Ossiland. Only get cyclones. Oh, only. Right. Yes. Oh, is that all? Cyclones? You silly. I ate cyclones for breakfast. Let me rally my troops, get stock of this situation here. I'm gonna have to send them in one way or another, otherwise I'm never gonna get first kills. Under attack by whom? Okay, see, I've got more food this time around. It's just not ideal. I keep forgetting I can fast travel back to this farm instead of walking all the way there. Because I'm silly. Ooh. Oh, was that mine or theirs? Could have sworn that was mine. Did I claim another one? Where the hell is the enemy gristmill? I'm confused. Oh, this is a hill. Alright, yeah, I don't think I can do this without this. I mean, I can pass it, but maybe not that extra objective. Decided to test my brain. How unfortunate. In the land down under. We live in homes made of solid rock. Much sturdier. Oh, that pizzazz. I don't know, pizzazz has a positive connotation I wouldn't call. Oh, okay. So this is open now, the weapons cache. Freight union's not happy. After that business with the distillery traders, quartermasters closed out the blockade. Cousin tried to get more hardware in, but you couldn't sneak a loose bullet past the KSR. Now my cousin's rotting in a KSR cell. Take a look, boss. This is all the ammo we got left. This revolution's doomed. Oh dear. Doomed because we're short on bullets? I think not, friend. This anger does not require ammunition. Quote of the year. Our fight was never about who had the best weapons or even the best intentions. Capitalism, theocracy, these are not the things that drive beasts to war. No, it is far simpler. Petty insults, fear, rage. Beasts spoke of great ideals, but we are small animals, I'm afraid. That's deep. Goodness, the writing for this is top-notch. Furball. What am I looking at? What is this? A chameleon? What even are you? And it's holding a stick? I'll let the common folk. Ah, yes, the common folk are one of the other factions, by the way. They're red. All the blood on your nice blue coat, it's hard to tell. They do not come vermin command no respect. No meat, no long coats. Might as well be common folk. You're weak, but good for you that Archimedes is weaker. His civilized go to ground in the end. Why are you telling me this? You're on others' orders? When you stain your garments with the blood of the civilized, you look no different from the common folk. Also deep! I know someone, Fleabag, someone who could help you rebuild your army. What do you say? Don't have much of a choice. Win without building structures. Oh dear. How the hell do you— oh, there's a rule now. Visibility poor. I'm going to assume there's some sort of weather effect. Alright, got the mole men again. Far better at knocking things over rather than building them up. Oh, so they're good against buildings as well. Before the war, he was known as the country's greatest gourmand. Uncle Butter still cooks his meat, but he no longer kills his prey first. Ooh. This flavor text is kinda cool. Future generations will find great riches in the battlefields where bullet casings from the bullet hives stacked many heads deep. Oof. And there's a mystery object. Alright. The art is so fab. Okay, Nico. So fab. I must find Hopper. The red gristmill somewhere in the sandstorm. Oh, it's a sandstorm. How interesting. Okie doke, let's do a bit of scouting. There are some recruits here. Oh, that's what they meant. I can recruit units. this game is some beautiful artwork. Anorax, by the way, would you be interested in this game? I do have some PS4 keys to give away, I should mention. Is there any... Since you two have been communicative, I know Carrion already bought the game though, I saw we. You can still return it if you prefer it on PS4. Andy, the PR Andy, not the other Andy, hooked us up with some keys. I'm not sure what to do. I guess I'll get one of these ferrets, and then... Oh. I'll pay you handsomely. Bribe. Single player strictly on Steam. Oh, okie doke. I understand. Oh, but buildings include, thingy-majiggies. Phooey. Where did Uncle Butter go? Come here. Enemies are over here. Can I even take them? Oh, I should find what's in face. Alright, that's one grist mill. The other should be over here. Ah! I can recruit her. Okay. So the common folk have joined me. Well, one of them anyway. Whoever that chick is. Are there more units? Ah, awesome. Okay. So here in the fog of war, I've managed to find all these units to my cause. I don't think having a grist mill without farms will do you any good, by the way, so that's not really an option here. Oh, but since I recruited her, this is now at my disposal. Interesting. Making this win without building structures a little more possible, I think. We'll see. I've just got to destroy this one, right? There are no bullet highs, so this should be relatively easy. Oh, who goes there? Oh dear, she's country bumpkin. Alright, that's one. I'll claim this just to keep them off a bit. Wait, why isn't that lit up? I didn't build any structures. Divinity, this game are going to fuck up my time management. Oh, I wanted Divinity too. Nico and I still need to finish our playthrough of Divinity 1. That's a hard game. You have to sink time into that. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts. Oh, okay, so if you die you can respawn and that's it. It's the end of that. I have managed to go through all of my mercenary units, unfortunately. So I think that is the end of my trying to win without... Yeah, that's that. Crap. Unless... Can I recruit her people? Oh. Also 4-player multiplayer. I played a bit of Sin 2 yesterday. It's glorious old school RPG with cutting edge game engine. Dead! Yes, I am. We starved to death. That's okay. These things happen, don't you know? Artist at my real life dice rolling group for a game this weekend. Oh, that's cool. I wish I knew people who played like Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, let's try this again. Pass. But yes, if your avatar dies, by the way, you can just respawn, and that's the end of that. No must have less. There is a timer that ticks down, but otherwise it doesn't cost you anything except time. Ah, crap. See, they moved the mill this time. The enemy's over here. We played Fate mostly going to get into DD and D. And this Divinity business may well get us in the mood. Oh my. Go on. Nico, don't even. Where the hell is the red one? Yeah. Ah, there you are. Gotcha. Well met, Hooper. Cooper's a strange name. Let's be honest. Then again, that is not the strangest thing about this game, let's also be honest. I have a pig with a flamethrower. Alright, I have to approach very carefully. And also grab all the units I can before I decide to go over there. I know there's another squirrel out here, no? Let's see. My economy is under attack. Ha! Adequate. These pigs also have guns, by the way. I don't know if you see the little handguns. They're not as good at combat as your actual warrior type units, but they can, in fact, hold their own. Alright, retreat, guys. Not you. Alright, I just need to destroy them real quick. While they're running towards me, we'll do this, okay? Oh, they're landmines! That's terrible. Come on, guys. No. Oh, we were so close. Crap. Oh, where's... I didn't get the flamethrower pig. Where the hell did he go? It doesn't show it on the map because of the low visibility. That is why they did this. Those smart bastards. I didn't hear. Remember, it is a garbled tongue, so I'm not sure if they're actual words or if you're just hearing what you want to hear. Very possible. He did say they're attacking my economy. Odd. That. Oh, where'd you go? Guys, come on. What you doing? Get up here. No, I mean the text. Oh, I wasn't. I'm thinking very hard. Don't expect me to retain any of what I see. I'm sorry. You go, flamethrower pig. You go. Fire on this target. See, if I'm standing here, then they will attack whatever I happen to be facing. If I want them to do. Aha! Heroic! Yes! Ooh, I got a silver for that. Fabulous! You'll notice she's missing an arm. Oh, I also got a do. The trophy is DU, capital D-U, DU. What the hell? That's fine. Oh, that means I'm probably gamer rank 22. Oh, yeah. Oh, before I leave, my time in Porsche Kickstarter is now live. I saw that and I thought of you, Anorax. I haven't been able to post on Steam, so I didn't get to harry you about it, but yes. Ooh. Oh, if you hit up at any time, you can actually see the help menu, which will tell you how to play in case you've forgotten your time spent with the game. Yeah, it seems I have now taken over this common folk, so I get to explore a whole new warren. I have to wonder how long the campaign will be then, because there are 4 factions, and I think you can play as 3 of them then, since the civilized seem to be the enemy. I like the music. Yeah, right? Who's this sad looking... Oh, I can work. That's cool, so I can switch between the characters if I need to. He looks so sad. Is this a chameleon? That's the only thing I can think of. Okie doke. Catch you later, Anorax. Who goes there? It is I, Hopper, come to free the— Ha! Shut your muzzle. Oh, let's see you back in the skirts. HSR give you any trouble? No, done any of the day. How's food? Not good. Never good. Oh dear. Running low on meat, and it's back to beast food after that. See what I can do. Or maybe you do play as all 4 of them and you just hop between enemies, because it seems the KSR is my main threat here. Since you just mentioned them. This is like the slums. Oh dear. Has their garbled language changed? Let's try it. Yeah. These are less eloquent. They seem to have simpler words, actually. I had to move my headset so I could actually hear them. Because the long coats seem to have more fully formed gibberish, if that makes sense. Hey Nubs. Oh, these iguanas are jerks. And the matriarch says you're the one to help. Some of the matriarchs and enforcers were out near Snickery. Got caught by a KSR patrol. Quartermaster's got him working in labor camps now. Ooh. Get shipped off to the kitchens. Yep, everyone's destiny is to be food. I'm just scared to do what the matriarch says. Go free those enforcers. I love how her diction is entirely different from finish with a net worth of 1,500 food in 5 minutes. Oh dear. Oh, water heals. How interesting. Alright, we've got nomads of the north. They are in fact lizards. Immigrants from the tribal north where furs keep their cold blood running hot. The trench gang. Oh dear. Those are frightening to look at. Nobody crosses the trench gang. Nobody. Well, some have crossed the trench gang, but only once. Don't cross the trench gang. I understand. Oh! The matriarch is frightening. Family does not suffer disloyalty. Traitors are eaten, but the matriarch is not without pity. The repentant are regurgitated for one last chance to survive. Oh. Naturally, she's a giant owl. Alright folks, I'll play one more and then call it. Let me get where am I going? Where am I going? Oh, okay. Yeah, it seems like enemy is green this time. It's a little treacherous, the terrain here. Ooh. I don't know, it warms my heart to see these little rodents run out and destroy things. Is that weird? Oh, look at the chameleons! They're invisible. That's pretty cool. You can see their faint outline. Oops. Oh, they get harmed by the barbed wire though. Okay, so these areas are housing prisoners. Let me make more of this chain gang. They're interesting. I haven't seen any farms to build. Crap, that should probably be first on my list. So the Woodland Blue speak Ukrainian garble. Yeah, that's what I was saying. French canalization of animals speak Korean. Korean? Really? Oh, I'm really not good at language. Or accents for that matter. It all sounds nice to me. I need to get some food. Come on, get in there. Let's be friends! Okay! Oh, I can't go that way. Alright, yeah, there are different parts of the world going to war, so this game is definitely making a statement. Whether that be about, the nature of politics currently, or oh, I can heal them because of water, right! Oh, that's so good. It must be fattening. So good. Aha! Okay, there's a bridge over here. Oh, I could just force my way through. That's fine too. Oh! That's a big old wolf! Where are you going? Back here. Oh, that's the head of the KSR, hence he has so much damn health. There's a matriarch over here. Oh, it's my matriarch! Okay, hello! Welcome to the team, madam. I mean, look at the... holding that flag there, there's a French Revolution set up. I am getting distinct, French and Ukrainian vibes from this game. Mostly because of the revolution, and then the language, the long coats did seem very Ukrainian. What is hitting me? Is the controller right now? Alright, I'm missing a few things. I already freed that one. Oh, here we go. Okay, keep going this way. Come on, come on. Oh, so I had to beat this in 5 minutes, and I definitely did not do that, but it'll probably be easier if they scramble the terrain and things are a little more close-knit, so I think there's a bit of luck involved with getting this done in 5 minutes, because I really, since this is my first time and I wasn't exactly sure what I was doing, now that I know how to go about this, I'll be able to rush it. Well, at least it's what Californians would think after reading the book about the French Revolution. 4 more. There's Mo where... I don't know, the, how broken English does not speak Korean to me, it speaks, southern. Some sort of pastoral country. Ah, here we go. Crap. I can't go down. Oh, they can. Oh, there we go. So you have to find the breaks in the... You'll notice I can't go here, but since it's a little worn here, I can actually go up the slope. I have 2 more. This is 1. Where's the other one? I got a lot of units. This is a good feel. I'm missing a huge area right over there. I see it now. Oh, come on guys. This way. This barrel owl makes me laugh. Oh, there's an enemy coming from that direction. Where are you going? Are you alone? Not to creep on you, but the canalization seems to be the Zerg. Zerg like StarCraft? Ha! Found it. Oh. I used to play this shit out. StarCraft and Warcraft back in the day. I might try this again. Ooh. He looks angry. Is that the head? That does not look like the creature I saw earlier. That's like a friggin' wolf. Or maybe a fox. I didn't see the tail. It was rather large. I'm gonna try this again. Oh, it's open. Oh, this is a marketplace. That's cute. I do like the chatter. It makes it seem warm and lively. And the jaunty walk of my one-armed mouse. Alright, once more with feeling. My need is not felt. Let's go! You have to travel quickly, find your destination, get a move on. Boom, 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 boom. Why am I going this way? This is the end of things. Go, go, go! The AI pathing seems to be rather smart as well. You'll notice they didn't just get trapped on the train like I did when I commanded them somewhere. Smarter than me, at least. Are you smarter than a video game AI? Find out now. Oh, she said we eat this here tonight. Oh dear. Such is fate. This damn... what is that? That bird shot me. It was unfortunate. You gotta be more careful. Yes, yes you do. This is your fault. I blame you. I gotta find some water so I can heal. I'm gonna get this guy. See, these are now closer together, which would be helpful, except I have no units now. Fudge. I think it may have been a timber wolf, perhaps. Killed him too quickly. So there's quite a bit of strategy involved, despite the despite how I don't want to call it simplified. That kind of speaks down on the game. Streamlined, I guess I could say. The gameplay is, you still have to put quite a bit of thought and planning into what you're doing here. And get it out of there and you run them through water because it heals. It's fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. There is multiplayer. You can play ranked or unranked against an AI or against your friends. Against random people in there. It's nice, nice option to have in the back pocket. Alright guys, come on. These damn birds are gonna do the death of me. So in this mission, you have to stay balanced between having health and recruiting units, because you have to get a bunch of units in a short amount of time to get the extra. Ooh, another one, but they can't do. I'm just terrible. There's not enough water here. Oh god, not that one. Come back. There he goes. Yeah, I think you're right about the tumble thing. He's not doing much. He's yelling. Ow. Yeah, no. That's another life. Game is all about that gameplay depth. Hell yeah! Notice my iguanas are standing there invisible and not getting hit. How nice. Oh, they can't attack me anyways. Because I'm clicking and they're kind of looking at me like, are you stupid? And I'm gonna have to take another crack at this. But, gamers, this has been Tooth and Tail. It has incredibly streamlined gameplay, especially for the console. I can't speak of the computer version, but it plays rather well with the controller. I couldn't imagine using a keyboard and mouse. Though maybe hotkey the rally button to like the right click and left click. Anywho, as of right now, my first impressions of this are very positive. It offers quite a lot of challenge. There's some replay because the maps get randomized every time you approach them. There are extra objectives which are tied to the trophies, so if you're a trophy hunter, that's good news, I suppose. Although you will have to play ranked if you want to get the platinum, which is either good news or bad news, depending on how you feel about ranked. I'm not a huge fan of it, so it might take me a while. Will there be a full review on this? Yes, of course. Coming out probably next Friday, once I've had a chance to play around more with it. But thank you for joining us, gamers. Those who were in stream, hey Carrion, heart, and those who will be watching this probably after I've streamed. But as always, stay in the know.